Yeah, I thought the student athletes, the players, played hard, especially on the defensive end. I think they had a level of focus, a level of determination to try to make it as difficult as possible on Schreiner, to get open looks, and then to rebound defensively. So, most proud of that side of the floor. But on the offensive end, we were able to get out in transition and score in transition and fast break opportunities, and shared the ball with 21 assists, and were able to play effectively versus both their man and zone. So overall, really, really good game as we wrap up non-conference and look forward to Southland Conference play.
Like you said, 21 assists off 41 made field goals. You guys had 6 players in double figures. Just talk about how well the spread offense played today, and just being able to get a lot of kids out there on the court playing and shooting before going to the conference play.
Yeah, it was a chance to come back, so we gave student athletes 5 days off.
Mm-hmm.
5 days off, and we were able to come back and practice the day after Christmas, and so we had 3 days of practice for preparation for this game. So it was good to get everybody just back into the swing of things from a game standpoint after that 5-day break of Christmas break. So that was the biggest part. Like, give a chance for everyone to play in game like situations. But yeah, to have six players in double figures just shows how much depth we have on that offensive end. I think this is the best offensive team that we've had over the last 2 years. We just gotta continue to get better at the defensive end and rebounding if we're going to reach our goals.
Yeah. Defensively, you guys forced 26 turnovers. Were able to score well over 40 points off those in transition. I know you briefly touched on it, but talk a little bit more just about just the defensive end and then being able to convert on the transition.
Yeah, I think the players they were connected. They were connected as far as they were moving with the ball, jumping to the ball. Whether it be a hand, they helped each other on and communicated on handoffs and ball screen situations, tags and rollers. And so I think the connectivity allowed us to be in the right position, and we made plays. Whether it be on the dribble, we were there to help and swipe at the ball, or one pass away, denying it and going in for a pick six or open contested layup dunk. But I think it goes all back to the connectivity and the focus and the determination on the defensive end allowed us to get 26 turnovers.
Kam, you've been out for a while now. You were able to come back today. Just talk about not just being back, but you came out and made 3 threes, ended in double figures. Just about being back.
It felt good finally being able to get back on the court, but I had some help from my teammates. They were finding me, giving me the ball for open shots, and I was able to knock them down.
What have you seen just from being off the court these last few games from the team, and then how you've seen them really gelled by this point in the year?
I think, being out for so long, I was able to watch, and I think we're playing together more, and you can see that on both sides of the ball. So it's been really good to see that, and then playing now, and I get to feel it too. So.
Questions?
Yeah, for Coach. Ashley mentioned it, but you guys 40% from 3. Kam was able to knock down a few as well. What did you see just in that regard, able to get open looks from distance like that today? Yeah,
I think to begin with, Schreiner was playing zone, so we had prepared a little bit against zone, but I didn't expect it for the entire first half. But we were able to move the ball, get it swung from side to side, and at that point, we had open looks, and you had Jordan Roberts and sticks out, especially in the first half, being able to shoot 3. Kam made some shots in the second half where they were wide open looks, and this team can shoot the basketball more so than last year's team. It's just about getting open looks, and that comes with sharing the ball. It comes with paint touches, whether it be via the pass or the drive, and then kicking out to step in threes. If you give us one of those on any occasion, we'll take it and believe in the student athletes, the players' ability to make those. But it's good to see that we had a stretch. We had one conference game where we went 0 for 13. So, but I think the success comes from creating open shots via the drive or the pass for kick out threes, which are a lot easier than if shooting off the dribble.
And not only that, you guys shot over 50% just from the field, 60 plus points from in the paint. Talk about just your post players specifically, what you've seen from them these last few games.
Yeah, I mean, you start with Gary Clark. Obviously a very, very talented offensive player, if not the best offensive player in the conference. But he's also rebounding the ball. He got 4 offensive rebounds, and those are easy baskets. Putbacks. Same thing with Big Steve. He had 3 offensive rebounds, and then Sheldon Williams had 6. So that allows you to, those are easy, uncontested baskets to put right back in. So I think the play of all those 3, and then Shiloh was out today. He's been playing well too. Has really stepped up, and they're going to have to continue to step up for us to be as successful as we want to be in the conference.
Coach, like we mentioned before, is your last non-conference game. Just kind of talk about how you plan to transition into the rest of conference play.
Yeah, probably the rotation might get a little bit shorter. We've given everyone a chance throughout the roster, so practice is going to continue to be important. I think that's one thing that as a coach in the back of my mind, that non-conference was to see who was capable of playing. We played the highest of the highs, Big Ten and Big 12 reigning champions, to obviously non-Division ones. But now it's we got to get better at that defense and defensive rebounding. But from a rotation standpoint, it might shorten a little bit, and we'll go game to game, practice to practice to see who earns those minutes. But I think we have enough players, talented players on both ends of the floor, and togetherness to win a championship.